In this example, we're going to order fractions using a number line. Plot the given fractions on the number line and use the number line to compare the fractions. So we're given the numbers. Place the number -16/6 and -13/6 on the number line below. So start by looking at the scaling of the number line. It goes from -3 to +3. All of the integers are labeled, and then you can see that each unit, each distance of 1 is broken into smaller pieces. So let's count those so we can see what the unit fraction of each tick mark is. So here is 1 piece, 2 pieces, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the unit from 0 to 1 is broken into 6 equal pieces. So each tick mark to go from one to the next represents 1/6. And that is good because our denominator is measured in sixths. So our first number is -16/6. So we're going to start at 0 and we're going to count -16 of these tick marks, including the integers if we cross over them. So -1/6, -2/6, -3/6, -4/6, -5/6, -6/6, -7, 8, 9, 10, -11, -12/6, -13, -14, -15, -16/6. So -16/6 is right here. We also need to plot -13/6. And to save a little bit of time, remember this is -16/6, and we hit 13, this would be 15, 14, 13. So I'm going to use that information to plot this one as well. Okay. So this is -16/6 and this is -13/6. Okay. And now we're going to use this information to compare them. And remember, with negative numbers, it's the opposite of what you think. That makes sense since negatives are opposites. 16/6 is larger than 13/6, but if we take the opposite, notice it will be to the left of -13/6. So ordering works in a different way when you have negative numbers. You can always look at the number line and our comparison rules are still going to apply. But if you're going to compare the numerators, since they're both negative, it's the opposite result as it compared to if they were positive. So -16/6 was here. It's to the left of -13/6. So this means -16/6 is less than -13/6. And with an inequality symbol, the small pointy part is towards the smaller number, or the less than number, and the greater number goes towards the open part of the inequality symbol. Now we reverse the order, and let's see how that reverses the directions, the direction of the inequality. -13/6 is to the right of -16/6 because it's right here. That means it is greater than -16/6, and we use this symbol to show that it is greater than -16/6. Okay? So notice these two inequality statements are equivalent. They're written in a different order, and that changes the direction of the sign, but in both cases, the larger open part of the inequality symbol is pointing towards the larger or greater number.